Good morning, everybody. What a wet bloody day it is today. It's not even Wet Wednesday, it's Wet Thursday. It don't quite have the same ring to it, does it? It is Thursday, isn't it? Is it Wednesday? Oh, it is Wednesday. There we are, Wet Wednesday. What a dick.
We were in on Monday.
Yeah, we were in on Monday. It's totally thrown my route. So it is Wet Wednesday today. I mean, we needed a bit of rain. With my garden, definitely needed it. My little flowers definitely needed it. But when it happens, it's like, I don't want it to rain. But we'll see how the day pans out today. So we are in the lounge today. We've still got our 50% off food and drinks, so if you want to swing by and grab a bargain. We've also got our astrology chit chat at 2 o'clock, 2 till 4, which is turning out to be a really, really good group, actually. So you can come along if you want to join us for that. It's ever so hot though, and I can feel my flushing having a morning go this morning. Morning Kim, morning Emma, morning Gemma, morning Nikki, and another Emma, good morning. So I was thinking, I like my little chats in the morning, so I was thinking, someone said to me, good friend, she might be on later, said to me last week, something on the lines of, when you're going through some negative stuff, how do you keep going so positive? Morning John, how do you keep going so positive? Do you keep going so positive, or is it like you just fake it to make it? And I was like, obviously don't fake it to make it, but there's two sides to that, and I thought I'd just share for other people, particularly business people. Actually, on that business link, I have come up with a new idea, because it's a new moon in Leo, so it's all about being out there, and I'll do a little blog on the new moon in Leo later actually. But it's all about being out there, it's all about being brave, it's about being courageous, because it's Leo, it's about not being afraid to shine your light and speak out and just be grand. So thanks for sharing, guys. This is one of my ideas. I'm going to create a VIP Modern Mystic Lounge. Now in that, there is still some things I'm putting together. It won't happen for another month, but in that, it will be a monthly subscription, and you will get emails, weekly emails for your own personal tarot cards, so you'll just receive them. You will get top tips on things. We will be looking at vision boards, we will be looking at law of attraction, we will be basically getting your sparkle back. And we'll be mixing it with business as well. So it's going to be a kind of double vibe. So if you do run your own spiritual businesses, we're definitely going to go down those roads. If you don't, but you just need to get your own shit together, that's the main core of it. I'm going to be using my life coaching skills that I've acquired, and helping you to get your sparkle back, basically helping you to be able to, giving you the tools to be able to get back on track. So we'll be going through all the chakras, to really, everything that I've learned, we're just going to be putting it in so that you guys can start to live a magical, wonderful life. But on top of that, you will be given discounts on all my courses or classes and workshops. You will, like I said, you'll be getting regular dropped email readings, so you won't have to book unless you want to book something different. You will be getting email readings each week or month. I haven't quite worked that package out yet. And yeah, and lots of different things that we will be incorporating. But if you do have businesses that you want to promote, particularly spiritual ones, we'll be looking at the professional side of that. Now, I won't be necessarily telling you how to do your Pinterest, how to do your Instagram. We'll be going through a few things, but to actually run it, that's a different side of the business, which obviously I collaborate with somebody to do that. But we will be looking at your professional side, and that leads me to what I was going to talk about today. So when she said to me, how do you do things? Actually, I had a couple of people, how do you do things? Now, it's no secret that the last couple of weeks have been a bit emotional for me. Obviously, the breakup of a relationship, it's not good, but I think it's super important for me to practice what I preach. I can't be going out there to you guys, especially doing readings, and saying to you, you need to trust, you need to do this, you need to do that, when I don't do it myself. So whatever, I don't often have little blips, to be honest, but when I do, they seem to be quite big ones. But most of you that follow me, you know what I'm like anyway. You know that I'm quite down to earth, quite grounded, say it as it is. You know my style, so I don't need to change that or cover that up anyway, you know. But I did, and actually what I do is I go with each day how I actually feel. So I just sort of center myself each morning, think, how am I feeling today? Yep, feeling good, good, and I go with that. So I don't overthink things. I don't think, oh my God, I'm having this breakup. I feel really rotten about it. I just go, right, how do I feel today about it? And that's how I do, when I do my lives, it's based on how I feel on that day. And then I think it was last Thursday, I had a bit of a wobble, so I shared that with you. Shared that I wasn't feeling really great, feeling wasn't good, which is okay, because that's keeping it real. And actually it was just after she'd said to me, how do you do it? And I was like, I don't know how I do it. And I think maybe the thought process made me think, I don't know, and that I don't know, but anyway. So it's really important, I think, for me to be real for you guys. And you know, you can't be happy 10 out of 10 every day, because that's just not realistic, although I am pretty much most days. But that's because I found my happy place. I'm content with a lot of things, and I've worked on myself a lot, which is what we'll be doing in this VIP group, so that you can all also be your happy place. But no one likes, it's nice to see a little bit of reality, isn't it? It's nice to see, like, every now and then you think, oh my God, is Kate so happy? For fuck's sake, I'm so bored of watching her smile. So I think every now and again, it's nice for you to see that actually I do have down days. I do have days where it is a bit of a struggle, but I do quickly get over things because of my mindset. I practice what I preach, and when you're going through stuff, you just have to surrender, don't you? You just have to think, you know, I literally have to practice what I preach. So just surrendering to the universe makes it so much easier, so much easier. And we spoke yesterday about dreams, so I pay attention to my dreams. So I knew I was going to have a rocky patch, but I knew I'd get through it. And at the end of the day, you know, common sense just tells you you're not dead yet, so you've still got a life. So there's still things to do. There's, you know, you sink or swim, and that's the key to, I think, sink or swim when you have a bad moment. But do you really want me to be a moaning Minnie every day? I don't think so. It would be like, for me, going to a hairdresser who hasn't done their hair for 6 weeks, or going to a nail technician whose nails are all bitten and chewed. You just wouldn't go there, would you? You wouldn't feel that they're professional, or that they're taking what they do in a serious way. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I wouldn't go to see someone. This is an example, not naming names, but there were people that I was working with in the past who would moan all day long, and people pick up that energy, people pick up that vibe, and clients and customers don't want to see that. They're the ones that have got problems. They're coming to us to be able to get healed, to be able to get sorted. They don't really want it. They want to know that, you know, we're maybe not made of stone and that we do have emotions, but they really don't want to see us having a moan. It's not professional. And for me, as a service, I like to serve people. I don't think that my clients or people, they might say, oh, we don't mind, but really they don't. They don't want to hear my shit. They want to tell me their shit. And that's exactly what the lounge is about. That's exactly what my work is about. And that's what I do. I've seen posts where healers, so-called healers, have been putting on, oh, I've got a bad back, oh, I've got this problem wrong with me, oh, I've got this problem, moan, slagging this person off, moaning about drama. I'm doing healing, £20 a session, anyone want me? Really? Really? I would never go to a healer that was complaining they were ill all the time. I just wouldn't do it. And that might be a bit harsh of me, and that might be like, well, everybody's human. I don't care. If you're providing a service to me, if I'm paying for a service, I want you to be focused on me. I don't want to be going to someone who's broken when I'm broken. And it's as simple as that in my eyes. So I think when you're working, so I'm going to do this in two different ways. When you're working professionally, I think you need to maybe be open and honest with certain things. People like it real, and like I say, you know my style. We have a bit of a giggle on here. Sometimes I'll post stuff tongue in cheek, so it's not all professional. But I think it's important that you leave the majority of your problems at the door when you're working. I do. And call me old-fashioned, but that's what I do. I don't want to go to someone who's having lots of drama. I don't want to go to somebody, like I said, who is, if I'm going to go for a healing session, I don't want to know that they've got emotional baggage, because energy, I'm going to pick that up, you know. And this one person I had working for me just couldn't get clients and was moaning all day long, but also putting all over Facebook how ill they were. And it's like, what, you know, common sense. you're much more likely to go to somebody who's positive, who's upbeat, but also keeping it real. So it's about getting that balance, isn't it? It's about getting that balance. So I kind of just wanted to share that with you today on two perspectives. One, if you are, I mean, you can do what you like, that's up to you. But I just think, one, if you are in a space where you're not clear to work, or you're not mentally stable, or you're too emotional, I think you might need to have a word with yourself, maybe take some time out so that you can heal. Be authentic, but also I think if you're going to be doing this type of work, then people want to see happy people, don't they? You know, people come to you, people go on my page, people go on my wall, people come in the shop because they want to be uplifted. They don't want to have a droopy Dora, and I don't want to be a droopy Dora. So I can't remember how I started talking about all this, but anyway, basically in a nutshell, it's like being authentic and honouring when you have a bit of a down moment. But for me, I'm not going to be talking all about it. I will just like give you little hints. I obviously do my diary of a mystic, so in that I put everything that's going on around me anyway. So the monthly blog on my page and website, you'll see more emotional things there. And obviously a few weeks ago I shared about my son, didn't I, with mental health. And that was again to help other people, to inspire other people. So you've got to get that line balance to be able to tell people that you can't. Don't be fake. Don't plaster on a smile when you're not really feeling good. Stop. If you're not feeling good, stop. Take the day off. Don't work. Only work when you're feeling good. So even if you are going through, like I said, some challenging things that I was, work with it. Own your own shit. Honour your stuff, and practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Go with the flow. What will be, destiny and all that palaver. Even though things are difficult, you have to. I just feel like it's authentic to own it. There. So I've had some nice comments, so that's really nice. Thank you. Kim, I'm inspiring you. Thank you. Judy, you are amazing. Sending you lots of love. Thank you. But I am all good, guys. I am all good. I think I just had a blip last Thursday, and then I worked through it, and I'm all tickety-boo today. And that's what my VIP group is going to be about, helping you guys to work through your stuff so that you don't become a droopy Dora, or that you can just be inspired to get your stuff together. And we will be talking about work things as well. We will be talking about how you can get on the road to recovery, how you can, I don't know, whatever it is, wherever your personal journey is, because it's going to be personal to you. You'll have your own VIP pack, so it'll be personal to you. So it could be just that you've got to go through your stuff, or it could be that you want to build your business. Whatever it is, that's what we're going to be looking at. So, and the reason I did a little talk yesterday and a little talk today is because I thought, do you know, in lockdown I did a little chat every day because you had plenty of time. And then since I've been back at the shop, it's just been cards. And I thought, I'm bored of that. I get bored easily. And I've been doing this a whole year now, just over a year, these morning lives, and I can feel, not that I'm getting bored because I love doing them, but this is where this VIP lounge is coming from. I can just feel that I want to do something else now. I want to expand. I want to collaborate with some other people. And I want to just do things a little bit different. And I do like to set the tone as well. I do like to set the tone. I do like to come up with an idea and then act on it, and then find that 3 months later people are doing similar things. But I like to set the tone. I'm a follower, not a leader. And no, I'm a leader, not a follower. And the new moon in Leo is all about that. It is about leading, not following, having the courage to do new things, having the courage to just go out there with what it is you've been thinking about, being brave, being courageous. But also lines are to do with love. Leo is to do with love. So it's about doing it in a loving way, in a loving vibration, in a kind but strong way, not in a wishy-washy way, but empowering way, really. So use this new moon to have a real think about. I did put a spread on the group, so you can have a look there if that can give you some ideas. But have a little think about what it is that you want to get out there, what it is you've been holding back, maybe a bit fearless. Now that you can get out there, you can be inspired, or you can do something new. And it's just the idea stage when you have a new moon. You don't act on it, you just think about it, and then you start acting on it over the next couple of weeks. 10 days really, 10 days, that's when you start putting it into implementation there. So come up with all your magical ideas. And on that note, let's have a look at the cards. Let's see what we've got today. Such a wet, dreary day. Okay, let's have a look. It's the page. No, it's not. It's the Knight of Cups. Mr. Loverman. Really like the Knight of Cups. Now, this card, consider what we've been talking about, it's perfect. It is a movement card, it is a yes card. But what it's also saying, there's a lot of creative energy around you at the moment. So it can be a person or a situation. As a situation, it's indicating moving forward with ideas. Could be an offer that's coming around you, a creative offer that's coming around you. Could be something that's, you know, going to inspire you, or you might be thinking, yeah, I'm going to move on to the next level. Something that's definitely either spiritual or inspirational or creative there. He could bring some love news. He could bring some romantic gestures coming your way. Could bring an apology coming your way. But he also says that you need to not bury your head in the sand, that you need to be realistic. So there's emotion wrapped up in here, and sometimes our emotions can get over our head and our logic. So he's reminding us that we need to be logical. He's reminding us that we need to use our head and not bury our head in the sand while we deal with whatever is an offer. So you might be offered something very good, but there might be no money at it. So you need to think about, is it practical to accept that offer? It's that type of energy. As a person, he's usually a Pisces, but he could be a Cancerian or a Scorpio, but normally Pisces. Somebody who's romantic, somebody who's creative there, but also somebody who can bury their head in the sand. Somebody who's not being practical at the moment. But generally, it's a good, positive vibe. And it's, as the Knight, he's taken an idea from the page and moved it on a step. So this is somebody who wants to move on to the next level there. Great news if you are just starting out in a new relationship, or if you're looking for some love, baby news, creative energy that's coming in there. Very good for spiritual work, but keep your head. It does say keep your head. Okay, so I've had a couple of shares. Morning, Rachel. Let's have a little couple of shares. Emma Downey, thank you for sharing. Let's have a look at your tarot card. Even though I was shuffling the angel cards, let's have a look at your tarot card, Emma. And I think tonight, I was going to do a live on Sunday, wasn't I? But I got back late. So I think tonight I've got the night in, and I'm going to do a live tonight, definitely, around about 7 o'clock on my page. Okay, so let's have a little look, Emma, at your reading today. 3 of Pentacles. Now, this is all about building. It's about working together in teams. It's the friendship card, friend zone. It's about team players. So brilliant around work. You could be working in a team. You could be working with people where you're building something, where you're collaborating, or where you're bringing your things to the table. They're bringing their things to the table, and you're able to manifest and create something wonderful and solid. It also, you know, team players, so working well with people. It also indicates that starting something new that could have a very good outcome as long as everybody works on the same page. Training, learning, studying, anything around those nature is always positive when this card comes up. Learning and teaching and training there. It is a friendship card though, so it supports anything to do with teams and friendships. So it might mean that you need your friendships at the moment, they're there for you, or that you could be helping somebody else around their friendships. You're being a good friend to them. But teamwork, team building, building a foundation, knowledge, learning, studying, and on your way to very, very good practical measures there, Emma. Okay, now let's have a little look, guys, at your angel message. Your angel message for today is patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. There we are. There we are. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So it's the learning card again. So be open to new opportunities, new doors, and new learning, guys. Thank you for listening to me and watching. Have a fabulous Wednesday. And I'll be back tonight live on my page, Kate May Tarot Psychic Medium, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be back tomorrow morning on this group for another chit chat. So I'll see you then. But if you want to hop over to the Mystic River Lounge group now, me and Jen will be doing our thing there. Have a great day. Bye.